So I was at work and I had a conversation with a coworker of mine, and well, two of them actually, right? And I'm not gonna name them, but basically this is the story. So this guy came in, and he was gay, right? So he came to me and my male coworker for help, and our female coworker, we were just sort of hanging out. And she was just kind of standing by. We helped the customer, whatever, whatever, and then he left. And then um my coworker, the guy, he had made a comment saying that he felt uncomfortable. And then the female coworker said that that's homophobic, right? And so then I kind of jumped in and I said, "Nah, I felt uncomfortable with him too." And then she started getting on my head saying, "Both of you guys are homophobic." And my male coworker didn't really want to explain himself, but I thought, all right, you know what? I'm going to explain why, right? So hear me out on this one. I highly believe homophobia is exaggerated, right? Girls, if you're listening to this podcast, you know that you rightfully feel uncomfortable around some men, specifically those that are just creepy, right? We all, even guys, right? We all know some men who are just creepy with how they interact with women, right? They're rapey, I guess. And women are made to feel objectified and uncomfortable, and they feel undressed by those type of men's eyes, right? That makes sense. And us guys, we see that. We can tell when a guy is objectifying a girl and just being nasty. Like, even if it's just with his eyes or the way that he talks or his mannerisms. And girls feel uncomfortable by that. It makes sense. It's basically harassment, right? So now that that's out of the way, that's how I and a lot of quote unquote homophobic people feel around some gay men. Now, if you feel uncomfortable around all gay men, that is homophobia. There's no other way to put it. Just like if you feel uncomfortable around all guys, you need therapy, right? We all know a few girls that are seriously uncomfortable around all men, and those are the same girls that we're telling you need to go get therapy. You need help because that's not normal. It's the same thing, right? If you're uncomfortable around all gay men, that is not normal. That is homophobia. You're sick in the head or you're traumatized by something and it doesn't make any sense. You need to go get that you need to go get that fixed. But for some reason, the girls who are uncomfortable around some men, they get sympathy, right? They get the, "Oh, it's okay, it's not your fault. Oh, it's normal." While us guys who are uncomfortable for the same reasons around some gay men, we get shit on for being faggot haters. Like, I'm just keeping it a buck. I've been through this a few times where there's just some creepy guy, right? And it's uncomfortable. It's just uncomfortable. And I get shit on for that. But to me, that's just a double standard. And I think it comes from the fact that homophobia is exaggerated, because everything that we see that is any way negative on a gay man, now we're all up in arms because we're bigots, right? We're faggot haters. I just think it's because homophobia is exaggerated. We see one thing wrong and we exaggerate because we feel like we have to protect gay people from fucking everything, basically. And to the extent that it feels like we're excusing creepy and predatory behavior from some gay men. Like, that's exactly what's happening. And even worse, we're blaming the victims of their harassment for being homophobic. If that's not victim blaming, I don't know what is. Because you wouldn't blame the victim of a straight man's rapiness, so why would you blame the victim of a gay man's rapiness? Explain that one to me. I just wanted to get that out there. I'm sure this is gonna get a lot of flack. It might even get taken down, but God, honestly, I think it's a valid point. And watch, down the road, this opinion that I'm saying is gonna be mainstream. No one's saying it now because nobody wants to speak up, or maybe nobody has really put their finger on it yet. But though a lot of people have, because all the homophobic quote unquote people that a lot of people talk about, they feel this way. It's not around all gay men, it's around creepy gay men. But you'll see down the road, this is going to be mainstream. But you know what? I'm going to bite the bullet and get shit on for it right now. Please let me know what you think. Stay safe, and thanks for listening.